I feel like a lot of people are using relationship as a mistake of, let me look for happiness.
Because you won't find it, by the way.
Not permanent.
You won't.
Never. Neck kisses all over Twitter. All of these.
Killed.
Basically, I have HIV.
And
We stay soaking you in the lamp.
Guys, I've missed you. I missed you so much. What's up, people? It's myself, James Corbin Captures, and today I'm joined with the blondie from Rodney.
Did you judge it?
Yeah, no, just I picked up a blondie off the street and I thought, why not?
Random crew.
Randomist. But yeah, it goes by the name Priscilla.
Does she?
Does she?
Does she?
We're here today. I'm here to you.
We're here. I'm here to you. You are here to
Yeah. If you're watching this, we're here.
Together.
Oh, well, I feel like I've forgotten to do YouTube. When was the last time I uploaded? I probably last uploaded in 2018. No, it was this year. No, I'm taking the piss by day, 1 month.
Okay.
Okay, so basically I've not told P Money what's going on today. I've just kind of just thrown the camera up. She got the shock of her life and...
Ooh. I'm so... James. James Corbin. Cool off with the camera then.
why are you running? Why are you running?
But yeah, today someone helping us throughout this video, our special guest. You know who our special guest is gonna be?
Who? Who?
Hold on, one sec. It's all about surprises on this channel.
Wait, what?
It's all about
Special
surprises.
guest? You're taking the absolute mick. Who?
Islanders, who's? Islanders, who's got a text?
You look like...
Oh, I got a text!
I got a text. Corbin got the text.
Didn't get the text.
Who's at the top?
Like, no, because my
Hold on,
heart,
hold on,
I
hold
was
on.
like, is there someone hiding in my bathroom?
No, someone's coming in a sec. Hold on.
Who?
You're about to find out. Hold on, bear with.
I hate surprises, James. You know this.
I'm only joking. It's Sarah. No, but it's Sarah. No, it really is Sarah.
What do you mean, Sarah?
Sarah. I'll show you.
He's talking about mini Prissy. Twins, wait. Twins. We look exactly alike. Sweetheart, you're looking a bit dark there. Let me see your brows. See, we got a whole face going on.
What sort of sickness is this? Guys, I'm gonna put some footage. I genuinely saw her putting makeup on this mannequin, and that's someone who has issues. No, but I want to know what's going on. What in the midlife crisis is going on? What's going on?
Just wait for it, D.
What's going on? This is a mannequin, as in plastic. But
Gotta have her looking right.
And
Do you know what this thing is? It gives me nightmares. No cap.
no, but I walked in the room. I saw what bad and bougie be.
The baddest.
I was like, which character from Love Island is
Cool.
this? But yeah, no,
See, this is why men can't have nice things. You know what I mean? He was trying to lift her up and off the wig. It's happening in real life, so. Kill. But hat.
sorry, sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, wow, sorry. While she's constructing Madonna over there, yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on in this video. So obviously, I've got quite a few interesting situations here on my Curious Cat that some of you guys sent in. And me, Priscilla, and Sarah, or Madonna, shall we say, is gonna get into some things here, mate. As in, Okay, so without further ado, I'm just gonna go straight into it. Guys, should we call this what? Dilemmas? Q&A? Question? Solve my issue? No, because it's the real. No, but it's the real. Solve my issue.
Agony on.
Gonna get into it. Dilemma number 1. I'm being stalked at uni. I don't know what to do. This guy's on the same course as me, same accommodation. How coincidental. He is everywhere. I get so weird. He freaks me out, and I go to town. He's in every store I'm in. Eh? I go to lectures. He leaves the lectures even if I'm late. Okay. If I don't attend, he doesn't. I tried to report to student services, but they don't care. It's a serious matter. What should I do?
Sis. No, sis.
All jokes aside, you're being stalked. That's kind of scary.
100%.
That's very scary. And you said you've already reported it to student services. No one's trying to do nothing. What do you do from there?
I think you have to take it a step further. Police, because you can have restraining orders put on. It's kind of frustrating.
As a girl, would you be scared if like
100%.
someone's on your course, they're following you over,
I get scared.
they're outside they're in your accommodation, they seem to just be following your every move. If you're late, they're watching you. You've already, and like, well, how would you feel? Like, would you be a bit shook?
Would I be? I get scared when people peek through, because where I live in like a flat, and like I've got neighbours opposite me, and I do crazy stuff in my room all the time.
You get scared if you catch an eye right back in your eye.
People watch me on the street. Like, I dance in my room and I just see people. So,
yeah, but it sounds like she's got the real stalker.
I think she needs to go to
police. They're your age as well.
Police.
You know, at this age, some people got sickness, the real sick mind, you know.
The real Joe from you. You need to go to the police ASAP.
Yeah, no, the quickest.
It's not okay, especially if student services aren't doing anything about it. I would say make another complaint.
Yeah, I'm angry for you for that. No, that's disgusting still.
Make another complaint, because they wait until your neck has been twisted up. And
yeah, with these things you got to, especially if you feel uncomfortable, let the person know as well. I thought, well, if they come in too close in your proximity, you know what, let the person know, hey, like, are you following me? What's going on? It might startle them, I don't know, but
yeah.
like, let them know, well, if you can, if you feel comfortable enough, let them know. Or then, yeah, like Priscilla said, take it further, next step, because what the hell? What's going on? And you have to stay safe, you know, especially after the whole period on Twitter where everyone was talking about their experiences, and
Me Too campaign.
Yeah, Me Too campus campaign, which was quite sad to know that like so many young girls are going through some senses of sexual assault. Not saying that you said that, but still, just the idea that all these things are happening under our noses. I'm glad that you've recognized that you're in a situation where you're scared. You've tried already. Sorry about that, but take it to the next level. Follow these things up, even if you feel like, oh, what, the year's ended or whatever. You have to keep yourself safe.
Every hunch.
Okay, real question. On a real though, if having sex for money makes you a hoe, does having sex for free make you a non-profit organization? What is going on here, mate? What type of question is this?
Firstly, it makes you a prostitute, not a hoe. You're a prostitute.
Prosing it. That line of work. I don't know what's going on there.
Praying for you.
What's the plan?
We stay soaking you in the lamb.
Blood of the lamb. Honestly, I don't know what type of question that is, it? I did so freaking bad on an end of semester uni test. I had to write a epilogue of an apology.
Oh yeah, that just means long.
To who?
Just whoever's marking it. I get that.
Serious?
It gets like that.
Yeah, no, it's been a tough period over the months. I'm grinning now, but if you saw me,
if you saw us
behind the scenes footage, if you had a chance,
but a crumb of the footage.
All types of craziness.
Nah.
I look like I had schizophrenia.
Last month's been hard. I just think don't be too hard on yourself. Like, I understand exam season has been crazy. Just, you've done what you can. Do you know what I mean? Like, just literally live the rest to God if you do believe in God. And if you don't, it's just, remember, it's just out of your hands now. Worst comes to worst, it's a referral.
And work with your situation, even if you've made a mistake or you know you could have done something better throughout the year, or like you wasn't giving it your best. Learn from it. The fact you're able to say that you've not done well is something for you to learn from, innit? Because even if you did well, surprisingly, you know you can do even much better.
Of course, you're proud of yourself.
So I got my girl pregnant because she's hella rich. I mean, dollar bill tears. So I decided to seal the deal. She's so happy. I'm guilty because I know what I was doing. Huh? Wait, let me break it down. So I got my girl pregnant because she's hella rich. I mean, dollar bill tears. What does that even mean?
Okay, so he secured the bag. He was trying to secure.
I've never heard of a boy, like a guy actually being
trying to trap.
As in for the cash, dollar.
Cash, dollar. Cash.
All of the man. I decided that I had to seal the deal because she's happy. I'm guilty. Yeah, you should feel guilty. Feel guilty. That's disgusting. Baby.
A whole child.
On the real though, I really do hope that you get your stuff together. You get yourself together, because taking care of a child, deal or no deal, cash or no cash.
Listen, it's a whole ass responsibility.
That's a human being now you brought into the world. Whatever intention you had originally, boy. But I pray for you. That was a worrying one.
All of them.
That was worrying.
Again, there's a lot of you will be soaking in the lamb.
Let me see what Sarah's saying. Basically, I have HIV.
And
I've been taking my meds, so I can't be transferred to anyone. It can't be transferred to anyone. But I'm scared to get in a relationship because I don't know how to open up to a guy. So it's a female. Okay. I don't know how to open up a guy about it in case he leaves me.
That is so sad.
Is there ways you can catch HIV without sex, innit?
No, there is no way. If you're consistent with your medication.
No, is there ways that she could have caught it herself?
Without sex,
yeah.
No.
I have no idea what the circumstances are, innit? In your case.
Depending on obviously how you got it. In fact, it doesn't even matter. I'm not even trying to compare it to anything else, but there's so many layers to us as individuals. There's so many things, and as you progress in a relationship, there's things that you will uncover about the other person you're speaking to, or whatever the situation is, do you understand? Over the years, over the periods of time you talk and whatever. I would say it's obviously up to you how you want to go about it, but I just think the earlier you're honest, the best. However, do it when you feel most comfortable. Don't feel like you have to immediately get it out there because you just want to get it over and done with, and you kind of want to rush it off, and you just know, or you feel like he's gonna leave you, or she's gonna leave you, whatever.
I can't lie though, as a guy, I'd be really scared if someone was to pull the line off.
Of course.
I've got HI.
Which is why you have to be in a secure place in that person, but I don't want it to be a point where you've caught feelings and now you're in a position
that's
where
so
like,
deep, because I've never actually, like, I've never met anyone who, well, I don't know that, but I've never like had a conversation with someone who said, you know what, James, I've got the H, and like that must be deep.
It's a very difficult position to be in, and like I was saying earlier, what I was trying to say was that it's obviously very different when you've had to live with it your whole life, because of course there's people that are born with HIV, do you know what I mean? And that life is very, very difficult, and it's hard for a lot of people to conceptualize, because automatically people think, oh yeah, slag, been sleeping around, and there's different circumstances to which
HIV is a very serious illness, isn't it?
Very, very serious. But you're trying, and you know, I'm so happy that you haven't like completely closed off to the idea of a relationship, because there is someone out there for you. God's perfect plan. It's just, you've got to just take your time. And I
kind of get why this person's so worried and why they must feel so, because our generation, like everyone, especially so guys, I can't lie, we're so, yeah, judgmental.
So,
as well as like we can't look past
certain things.
A bare label.
Of course.
And like no one even talks about having HIV at all. So, even now, like we've got people talking about body positivity, we've got people talking about racial differences. People aren't talking about people who live with HIV, do you know what I mean? It's very much a taboo subject where we kind of just brush it under the carpet.
Yeah.
So honestly, it did take, I can't lie, it did take me back by surprise. If you see like smiles and giggles,
It's because we genuinely just don't know how to.
it's the shock though.
When you're comfortable, I think it's really important to have this conversation as early as possible, because you don't want a situation where everyone's caught feelings and it's now really techie, and then you drop, because you just don't know how the person is gonna respond. But if the person truly does care, they might be able to find a way around it. But if you don't give them the opportunity to do that, and you yourself, you're judging their reaction in advance.
My question now would be, is she wrong now? Because she said that she's being told she's cleared, she can be active about passing it on. But should she feel any way if she's to start becoming active?
No, she can't be active. She can still pass it on. As
No,
in,
but she said the doctor cleared her.
Read the question again. It's that it can't be passed on from mouth to mouth. That's HIV anyway, which is why I don't get. Do you know, I'm going to Google this. Google's always the best answer.
I think maybe, obviously you say you've spoken to a doctor, speak to doctor number 2 from a whole new agency.
Just to advise you.
Yeah, a whole new hospital, like hospice, not hospice. Oh, God. I think, yeah, maybe let's go to a whole new hospital, whole new surgery and a whole new doctor, because you know, you just have to double and triple check these things, innit? Especially when you're like putting other people maybe at possible risk, of course. Of course, I have no idea what I'm talking on because I don't know too much about this. We've tried to do a bit of research, but like it's not very clear. And obviously I don't know your personal situation, I don't want to go and tell you. But as far as we know and concerned, HIV is able to be passed around unless it's something else you have and it's typo.
Sexually, it can be transmitted sexually, like kissing and stuff is okay,
so
as long as they don't have like cold sores or cuts in their mouth, because things like blood, semen, those kind of body fluids is where
it's all a dangerous game, innit?
It's all. I would suggest speaking to.
Pray for healing.
I would suggest speaking to a health clinician, your GP, going to a sex clinic if possible. And I know this stuff is like, you might find it embarrassing and stuff like that, but the quicker you know, the better.
And there's different type of protections and different things they can put in place, or maybe things that your partner can take so that they don't catch anything.
Because obviously we're not healthcare professionals.
I'm not going to sit here and lie to you.
God, but I honestly would never want to give you wrong advice. I say best bet, go to your health care professional, your GP, a sex clinic, a walk-in centre. If there's anyone, if you're in education, I'm sure there's someone you can speak to. And I understand it's difficult and it's tricky, but the quicker you know, the better. If you're grown, loads of clinics, loads of walk-in centres you can go to. But it's better to have a clearer understanding of what you're getting yourself into and what you can and can't do. But it just, in terms of just telling your partner in general, I would say just wait till you're comfortable. Try not to leave it too late that everyone's caught feelings and it's wild and he's gonna, because
yeah, don't like in these cases it's the first thing once you're talking to somebody. Please, honestly, it's better that way.
I don't think so.
Well, so what, create a whole relationship?
No, obviously not,
babes,
but like I just feel like
never.
Yeah, but I just, obviously that's a big burden, it's a big news to carry.
Do you think it would be wicked of her to be continuing on her sex life if she thought that she
can't have, I don't.
Cool, so
next question.
I've never been in a relationship. I felt unwanted. I'm 20, by the way.
Hello. Welcome to the community, sweetheart. No, I'm joking. I can't stress this enough when I say, like, you're not old. You're not expiring. You're not out of date. There's nothing wrong with you. You're fine. Take your time. Love yourself.
100.
Date yourself.
20%.
Focus on you. Achieve your goals. Do it all. And I know people say that all the time, but I cannot stress you enough. I've had so many conversations like with my girls, with just people in general, my friends. I'm discussing this all the time because, especially females, I feel like we have this thing in our heads where, of course, we've been indoctrinated to think it, that you're expiring. That after education, we need to be looking for the husband. We need to be looking for the marriage, the kids. And you feel like we're expiring. You feel like your biological clock is ticking as well when you're running out of time. Sweetheart, you're not.
This could have been me, hun. What relationship? I don't think I've been in a real relationship, and I'm 20, so this is all.
We're all sitting in the same boat. I've never been in a relationship. I've never had a boyfriend. And the thing is, I understand why you question yourself, because you see it all the time, like, and we make jokes about it, especially on Twitter. Everyone's always just like, you can't be single in peace on the TL, and it's so true. You just can't. And you see it all around you, and you just feel like, I have to, I need it, I need it. You don't need it. You're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. In your own time, you will find the perfect person for you.
Don't feel unwanted though. Like, this is your time to learn so much about yourself as well.
Date yourself. I kid you not. No, people think I'm joking. I kid you not. Take yourself out to the cinema.
Know what makes you happy, innit?
Museums.
That's one of the biggest things that I've learned. I feel like I've felt snippets of relationships because I've had so many friends in these scary relationships. She's still talking about how she's dating herself.
Restaurants.
No, but for real, like, know what makes you happy, what is your light from inside. And I feel like a lot of people are using relationship as a mistake of, let me look for happiness through someone else who's controlling your happiness. Happiness is here. Instead of you to have your happiness inside and you're joining forces with someone to share happiness and to make a future I'm looking for, searching for.
It's risky, because you won't find it, by the way.
Not permanent.
You won't.
Never.
And you lose yourself. If you don't know who you are before you enter a relationship, you merge and you take the form of whoever you're with. And
who the person makes you. And that opens doors for abuse, in my opinion, opens doors for that control.
Manipulation, all kinds of crazy stuff. And you literally wake up.
It's a scary road still.
30 years old. As in
Look at us
your prime.
Wow.
30 years old.
I've seen enough of it though around me, I've seen it.
You wake up and you be like, who is this? What am I doing? Where am I? What's going on? It's too late, because now you have 4 little kids running around you. Your responsibility has changed over. It doesn't matter who he's with and who he's become and what's going on. You just don't feel the fulfillment that you should. Do you know what I mean? And that's all because what you forfeited your 20s trying to settle down, trying to rush into things.
It's never.
Sweetheart, it's not that deep. It's not.
I'm Gucci as well, you know. That's the thing. I don't feel uncomfortable. Obviously, you go onto it, you see.
Nah, you
see people. Oh, that's so well cute. That's well cute.
Well cute. They're well fit. Bold. Sis said the word, snatched it.
Well cute.
The cutest of them. Do you know she has a man? I just left her at home. Stop lipsing up my babes. It's all we're talking about. I can't be single in peace. Just trying to get with my girl. Like, what's going on?
This is my nearest thing to a relationship right now. Neck kisses all over Twitter. All of these.
Kill. Kill.
All of these. No, but it's true, it's true. All these things on Twitter. You know what it is? Don't look around what people think that they have and think that it's a lot.
Get that content out. There was a time, yeah, I'll tell you, there was a time I was obsessed with weddings. Like, obsessed. Like, obsessed. And from an early age, I've been, like, I know what I'm going to do for my wedding. Everything, like, the soulmate, the love of my life.
So did that want to push you into, oh yeah, I want a relationship right now? Oh.
I just, no, not even. It's not that I wanted a relationship right now. I was just obsessed with the idea of finding the love of my life. And knowing him and falling in love with him and all that kind of stuff. But I'm 20. What relationship though? But what have you built for yourself? What knowledge? What do you have to sustain?
Honestly.
I get the pressure, and I get you start looking inward, like, is there something wrong with me? And
don't feel unwanted though. Don't feel unwanted. Feel that need of want, should I say? Through love of friends, through love of family, through the people who give back to you and appreciate you.
Maybe one of those friends that love your life.
Okay, cool. Why are people so wicked? You help them.
That was a question. That's a question in itself.
Because why are people so wicked?
Wicked and bad.
I would love to know.
Wicked and bad.
Wickedest.
The most.
You help them with their futures, be respectful, and in general a good friend, and then they throw it back in your face. And then they excuse it by, ooh, I was drunk. That sounds very personal, but it's alright.
The most specific situation.
Should I cut this person off though? It returned from a question to you, as in why are people wicked? Then, but should we cut them off? So now I've got to dissect the question again. You've helped them with their future, you've been respectful, and in general you've been a good friend, and they've thrown it in your face. And then, I don't know what they said to tell you they were trying.
Like,
I don't know how they threw it back in your face.
What did they throw?
But if you feel unappreciated, let the person know. Let them know, and you can tell straight off by their reaction, like their genuine first off reaction, face to face, whether they respect you enough. Or whether, do you know what I mean?
What if it's worth
when you confront it straight on, because clearly it's affected you, it's bothered you. I don't know what type of friendship you have, I don't know what circumstances it is. Have that conversation. If you still feel the same way, or their reaction shows you something, then maybe it's best that you're apart. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the word cut off just seems so aggressive and so thing.
People love
It's
to say
stuff,
that.
obviously stuff like that needs to happen for you to move forward, but it's not about, oh yeah, I'm cutting this person off.
Throwing off everything.
It's about you taking that step to move forward in your own life.
Of course.
So if you're like, oh, I'm cutting off all over the place, and you know deep down in your heart, the person's still there in the heart, because you're holding on to anger, you've not really cut them off. You've got to cut off everything. Okay, I just got back from finishing my first year of uni. I have strict parents. I forgot how restricted being at home is. I haven't been back for a few weeks and I'm on lockdown till I get a job, which is understandable. Oh no. But I feel like everything I do, I just seem to get in trouble, and I understand that I'm the firstborn, but it feels like I can't do anything right in their eyes. I just want to give up trying to explain to them my side. What would you do if you was me? Because this has been an ongoing problem. For years I just feel it's just getting more and more intense. I feel like getting a job where I go to uni is a solution, because I'm tired of feeling like a disappointment. Oh no, I just don't see why the issue is. It's a tough one, isn't it?
You've highlighted loads of problems there.
It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one, it's a tough one. But my thing with my experience was with friends and more stricter parents than others, because I don't feel like I had seriously strict parents. I feel like this, once you show them that you are responsible and you show them that you run your show, that you're not dependent on them, because you can't with the same breath say this and then be like, Mum, when's breakfast? When you sort out washing? What's going on? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't.
You can't with the same breath. Do you know what I mean? You need to be a responsible all round. I'm not saying that you're not or anything like that, but you can't. Clearly, normally parents are more strict on older children when they're scared that there's no direction. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you, but
what do you think?
There's parents like that are just regardless.
Super.
And obviously it depends from, obviously I don't know your personal situation, you know what I mean, but I have experienced, now I'm going to use this term very loosely, but African parents, and I'm not even speaking about my parents specifically either, but just things I've seen, just culture, general culture things that I've seen and picked up on. And there is just this firstborn clause into you. You have to, you will, you shall, and they put all of that pressure on you. I
struggle to get it, maybe because I feel like, oh well, when you're 18, you're a grown woman, you're a grown man.
You're not grown though. Not in my household. You're not grown.
Oh, you've decided
21.
Sis, you jumped into African parent in 0.5. You said not in my household. What?
21, you're not grown. 22, you're not grown.
Really?
You're not grown till you leave your father's house.
As in?
You're not grown. Like, you're grown, you can pay your bills, you can help out around the house, but you're not grown. Like, it's very backward in thinking, but it is a cultural thing. And I'm not saying all African parents are like this. I'm just speaking a bit of my experience.
I get it. As in under the roof, but like,
and I understand
to the point you feel like a disappointment.
Quite easily, you just feel like you're just not doing enough. Especially, do you know what it is? They are probably so proud of you. They're so impressed. They're so ecstatic at your progress and how far you come and everything that you're doing, but they haven't told you that, and all they're telling you is you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that. You don't get the balance, and they don't understand that you need that balance. So it's quite easy for you to start feeling like a disappointment because you're not being praised at all. And I think
that's why I feel like it's so important for parents and children to really start Being verbal, especially with feelings, innit? And regarding love, like you can't just say, oh, I show her love her when I'm buying her this, or when I've done this for her. I've done this for you my whole life. Words have to be said now, especially in this 21st century. It's something I'm learning as well in my own household. Like rebuilding. The way I grew up there, we don't say, even to say I love you was a lot.
A struggle.
As in
fighting.
I heard my mum pull that line the other day. I was like,
sweetheart,
what are we doing? As in, what are you playing at? There. Caribbeans don't like to use, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's the same.
The same, like
it's not I love you, like I watch you on the American TV shows, but I'm like, I even cringe for you.
Kisses on the forehead.
I'm like,
never experienced that. I would be scared.
You better stop that.
Like, what are you doing?
Do you know what I mean? I get it, it's tough love and it's all of this stuff, but I feel like it's important, especially when you're older, to start getting those words out, because those are the way that you're going to start treating your generation of kids.
So important as well.
We're going to wrap up on this because the bet she wants to die, but end of the day, go out your way, get that job. Do, like, not necessarily in your city, but in your own city where you are now with your parents, in London, wherever you are. Show them that you're independent, show them that you can go out and get things. Show them, because you know what I mean, once they see that you're, you know, you're growing into this wonderful young man or young woman who's independent, strong, like decisive, not like sway and doing things for themselves. Even from the little things to chores to doing your own laundry, cooking your own meals. Maybe one day, oh, I'm going to cook for the family without being asked. You know what I mean? Stuff like that go in their parents like, whoa.
Of course, of course. And
they say no kiddie winks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just remember there's just, unfortunately sad, but there's just certain conversations you just can't have until you've left your home. Bottom line, like.
Sad one though.
Sad, but there are just certain conversations that you just can't have until you've left your home. And I would say just try not to fight. Don't fight the authority. Just do your best.
Especially at this late stage, especially when you have uni to go to throughout the year.
It's not worth it. Just do your best. Do your best. Do what you're doing. Stay in your lane. Keep striving. Keep working. And just know why you're doing what you're doing. If you can have a calm conversation with them without...
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
But if you can have the conversation, have it. But if you can't, I would just say take your time, keep doing what you're doing, keep striving, and I promise you they do love you and they are proud of you. It's just the cultural barriers are just, they're fighting. They're fighting.
Okay, so that was the last situation's dilemma because my battery's actually dying. But I was meant to film a second video with Miss Pris here, but you know it gets, I shall be uploading a bit more. Now that exams are finished, I'm so happy. Thank you for watching it. That's me, Priscilla. Follow on our socials, which will be down below. And yeah.
Y'all say goodbye to my princess.
Peace out.
18 out.
Bye.